Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. And we are in 118. Yeah, I finally updated, just like I threatened in the previous episode. And we also did a live stream just right after the previous episode came out. It actually became like an accidental world tour because what I did is just visited pretty much every machine and farm and most of the locations on the server here and just checked if everything worked, and most things worked, but there were quite a few surprising breakages, and we're gonna be dealing with maybe not all of them, but most of the breakages today. The live stream replay is on my second channel, so if you didn't know, I have announced it earlier, but I have a second channel where I put up well, stream replays this far, maybe something else that doesn't really fit on this channel. And there will be a link in the descriptions. Check it out if you want to. Don't check it out if you don't want to. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But during the live stream, I made a list. I made a list of things that needs fixing. And I'm standing right here because the first thing that we need to fix is connected textures. I used to have connected textures, so all my glass looked a little bit better. Actually, the most visible it is right here with the fish tank. The fish tank looks kind of bad with this. It looked much better when it was fully transparent. So let's fix that first. We're just gonna be removing things from my to-do list one by one, and this is one of the simplest ones. So let's fix that first. And yeah, that seemed to work. So I'm using the continuity mod because I was using a different mod in the past, but continuity seems a little bit less annoying because I didn't have to download a separate resource pack. That's pretty much it. I just decided to test it. Well, I also decided to test it because Space Eagle kept bugging me to use this one instead of the other one. Don't know why, but fine. I'm now using continuity. It seems to work. The textures are connected. That's all we want. But speaking of resource packs, there is another thing. I have always been using a resource pack that makes redstone dust better, like straighter, and also shows me the power levels. So that's the next thing that we need to fix. And basically I have a few other minor tweaks from vanilla tweaks, which I still haven't downloaded as resource pack. So let's do that as well. All right, the dust looks correct. We are getting power levels. If something else is wrong, I will notice it. But those were the two minor things that we need to do. And there is also one thing that I actually missed doing during the live stream. There is a farm that we didn't visit. And, well, we have to pay it a visit just to say goodbye because, well, 118 killed this farm. And I'm, of course, talking about the Glow Squid Farm. Why is my render distance so short? Oh, my render distance is so short because I was recording a different video just a while ago, and I needed shorter render distance. Where is the Glow Squid Farm? If I had better render distance, I would have already found it. It's here in this area somewhere. There we go. Here is the Glow Squid Farm, and it is dead. We can just fly up there to the AFK spot with the roof that is badly placed. Okay, I couldn't fly in from that direction. And let's just free cam it and see what's happening. And yeah, we're getting the Guardian spawning. And, well, we have squid here. So maybe we can use this as a squid farm. And we'll get to that because there is a point in my to-do list here about the squid farm. But let's take things in order. Unfortunately, we need to say goodbye to the glow squids here because they no longer spawn. Because glow squids in 118 only spawn below Y level 30. Which makes me actually very sad because this was a fun, unique, very, very different farm. And yeah, it's dead. It's getting me ink sacs though. That's good. But I'll have to pick this up someday. I just wanted to visit this place, just look at it once again, and see that yes, indeed, it is actually broken, it is dead, and we can no longer use it in 118. But speaking of glow squids, well, we have a problem. We actually do have a problem with glow squids, And for that, we need to go to the redstone factory, because that's where the problem is most evident. And the problem we have here is that if we look at what Y level we are, well, as soon as I jump down here, we are below Y level 30. And, the stupid things haven't spawned right now. But these water streams are always full of glow squid. And, well, that isn't such a massive issue here. It's just annoying and laggy. And there doesn't seem to be any way to prevent glow squids from spawning. But unfortunately for me, we have issues. We have water streams like this. This might not be the biggest problem, because this water stream here just shoots out the TNT from here. I'm being so scared that things have spawned inside here, but things have only spawned if we look with free cam just below us, because yeah, new caves. This is not something we're going to deal with today, but over the next few episodes, we're going to be removing this. But what I was saying is that this water stream just shoots out the TNT into the main water channel, which is fine. But this thing here, it shoots out the sand, or just that doesn't even shoot it out. The sand just comes from the sand maker. Shall we enable the sand maker? Oh, yeah, why not? That wasn't the sand maker. Oh, it was. See, so this just sends sand from the sand maker straight into the TNT crafter. The problem is there is no filter here. And when the glow squids spawn, they are stupid. And they very often end up, like if I free cam in here, like this block here, right? It doesn't have any water. So this glow squid just sticks its head on top of this block, dies, and then the glow ink sacs end up in this bubble column, and they end up in there. I wonder if we have any over there. We don't. Maybe we have something in the hoppers? No, we were lucky here. But I have already, during the live stream, definitely removed glow ink sacs from this water stream here that does the same thing. Doesn't have any filter. Is it this one? Yeah. So there is a water stream here that you can see. The ice goes like that, and it goes over there. Why is the glass missing? Oh, because I had a creeper explosion here once and I didn't even notice. I need to fix this. But, oh, we can hear it. We can hear it. I can hear it. There. See the glow ink? Bam. It just flew right into these hoppers. Annoying hopper column, but it flew right in there because the glow squid probably died on top of this pressure plate or somewhere. And, well, that is an issue. That is a big issue, because if we go in here now, this is my autocrafter for slime blocks. The slime blocks end up here. Glow ink sacs are not part of the crafting recipe for slime. So all the water streams I have everywhere, and I'm aware of these two, but I probably have more water streams. Oh no, I know exactly another one. I should have a water stream just like this. Yeah, right here. This is shooting chests into the hopper crafter. There is the chest. And this thing here will also spawn glow squids that will, well, throw garbage into my water streams. So that's the next thing on the to-do list to fix. I probably just need filters, but not just filters. Oh, I see the stupid glow squid behind me there. Not just filters, but also something that destroys the glowing sacs. It's just annoying. There should be a way to prevent the glow squids from spawning, and there doesn't seem to be right now, which is, well, not particularly good. Okay, I think I have a simple solution for the filtering problem. So let's see. But I haven't tested this yet, so I could be lying, and, well, you will never see this clip then. But if I throw in a scaffolding here, yeah, it shoots it into the cauldron. And if I throw in slime here, it didn't shoot it into the cauldron, which I'm assuming means it's going into the filter. Yeah, so even if I throw everything in there, yeah, that works. And I think... Oh, yeah, we had the glowing sack here, so that was the problem, but that's fine. We just, yeah, okay, now we cleaned that up. It is, actually, let's pick these out and just test this again. But I'm almost completely sure that this worked correctly. Let's try this again. So, oh, I look at me, I am glow squid. What is this? Why does this take in slide? Oh, okay. Oh no, I am idiot. This, I need to repeat this twice. Okay, I'm not an idiot, but I need to repeat this again because I didn't even know that there was another one of these here. And why are the bones in here? Oh, I guess something could... Can things spawn on pressure plates? Maybe that was my error, that I had pressure plates. Never mind. Maybe this isn't even a 118... Well, it is a 118 bug that these stupid things, glow squids, yeah, but it gets dispensed into the cauldron, and in the cauldron we're gonna add... Whoop, one of these. I'm hoping that this works. And now, if I throw in the slime balls, they don't get thrown into the cauldron. And if I throw in something else, what is something else? If you use scaffolding, perfect. Yeah, it's very simple, but it's kind of neat that this dropper, as soon as an item pops up into this dropper, the hopper below will suck it out before the comparator on the spammy clock reacts and shoots it into lava. So, okay. I like it. It's compact enough that I can fit it everywhere. But now I need to fit it, I guess, here, because we found a new spot where this is needed. This might actually be tighter. Ooh, this could be actually harder than that one. But, and then on the chest one and on the sand one. Well, let's do that. And all the filters are added. I'll be honest, it was harder than it appeared from the beginning because some of these machines just really don't have any space. This one was fine, right? This filter was easy to add. And by the way, I just didn't add the destruction mechanism here because I realized it's completely unnecessary. We're not going to be getting that many glow ink sacs that it will be an issue, so I will just let them despawn. It's less pain, and actually it was just impossible to fit it here anyway. But the most complicated one actually ended up the one with the slime, and it is this one here. Fitting things here, because as you can see, there is so much redstone dust here. There's so many pistons that can be powered by quasi-connectivity. There are torches, there's everything here. And just shoving this in here was, quite a challenge. But I finally figured it out by turning this chest away, by moving the request line for the slime to some completely different place. It was fun, but it's done. And I also did the one for the sand, but that wasn't a big issue. Now I think we have fixed all the things in here, and this area should work well, except it doesn't work, of course, because we need to get rid of this, but that's not today. Now we need to head to a different area so I can show you some other problems that 118 has caused. And the first place we need to visit is right here. This fantastic, stairs where I'm hitting my head on the glass because I didn't place it correctly. Let's forget that is a problem. It is this thing, the Squid Farm. And I have interesting news. It's bad news for me, but actually probably not. Maybe bad news. But the Squid Farm just stopped working. During the live stream, I was just standing right in this spot, which is the correct AFK spot. That's why it's sand and clearly marked as such. And if we look in here, well, we should be seeing squid spawning, and I can guarantee you nothing is happening. Let's go back in the nether side of the farm and just do some very, very simple bookkeeping here. This is the chest where all the ink sacks should end up. 17 is the last stack, and then there's 3 empty slots here. And this farm is so fast. Like, this is faster than hopper speed, I think. So by just standing here for a few seconds, I should just be filling up the nether side of the farm with suffocating squid. And literally nothing is happening. Now we have stood here for a while. Let's go back in here and see what's going on. But I can tell you right now that it will be absolutely nothing. We should be seeing squid up here, and they aren't there because it takes them a while to suffocate, and yeah, nothing happened. And I have no idea why. I haven't really read through the patch notes too much, but I haven't seen anything that mentions that squid spawning should change or that squids don't spawn in portals because other portal-based farms work. The mob caps are fine. There are no water creatures. I think maybe there are. Maybe that is the problem. But I can use the carpet mod to tell me spawn mob caps. Water creature, nothing. Water ambient. I think it's water ambient. That should be the squid. Not exactly sure. Underground water creature here are the glow squid, so we don't care about them unless squid got moved to ambient for some reason, but I have no idea why that would be. Basically, we are just not getting any squid in here. That was why I mentioned that maybe the old glow squid farm could be changed into a squid farm, because it does work as a squid farm. But I don't know. It's not particularly fast as a squid farm, but it will do until I figure out either why this broke or just build a new one. But it is completely broken. I don't know. In 1.18, these kinds of squid farms don't work, and I have no explanation for why. The next broken area should be the next one to the right, which is right here. Please tell me I'm right. I think I'm right, unless we end up in the We Have a Skeleton farm. No, we are here, and this is the next area that has problems. And it's my color area. The cactus farm is fine. Actually, I haven't tested if the cactus farm is fine. I'm assuming the cactus farm is fine. It should be fine. The issue is with these things here, the flower farms. And the flower farms are actually working, right? We are getting flowers. But, and I'm pretty sure that most people don't know exactly which flowers these should be, but these should be blue. This was specifically done so I could get blue dye. And if we look here now, pink tulip, white tulip, and wheat seeds. Well, wheat seeds are normal. But in 1.18, Mojang changed, actually did an interesting change that isn't necessarily bad. And that is that, you know, the way flowers always spawn in the same pattern in flower forests. I showed that when I was building this, like it's a very old episode, very few people have probably seen it. But if you bone meal here, what flower are you? Orange tulip, right? I remove this, and generally the only flowers that should be generating in the same spot are orange tulips again. And here we are getting red tulips. So if I bone meal in this area, I'm getting red tulips. So there are patterns of how the flowers are actually spawning in flower forests. And Mojang has changed this so that the patterns are three-dimensional. Because it used to be like if this spot would get, let's say, orange tulips, so if we move upstairs, that spot should also get orange tulips, and like all the way to the top of the world would be getting orange tulips in the same spot. That is no longer true, and in doing that change, basically all the flower farm patterns have changed, and I'm not getting blue flowers anymore. And the same thing with that one. That one is also getting different flowers or the wrong flowers. I'm not going to be fixing this right now. I have a plan for how to deal with the flower farms, and it is that I need to design slightly better ones. I still really, really like this design. It's a really fun design. It's unique. I haven't seen anyone else build flower farms like this, and it is quite fast, but it has a bug. And the bug you can probably... Actually, if we go to this one, you will see the bug right here. See this dirt? That is because when the piston feed tape, because of course this is a piston feed tape, when the piston feed tape parks, if we see this line of dirt, well, it's supposed to be grass, except that there is grass on top of it. And I have an idea, maybe, I don't know if it's doable, but I have an idea for how to fix this, so when, at least when the farm parks, it doesn't destroy the grass. Might not be doable the way I was thinking it could be done, but I'll give it a go, and maybe we'll design a new, much improved flower farm that will not generate the dirt. It's still one of the fastest possible flower farms, but the dirt kind of ruins the efficiency. And also I have a way to not have 2 rows of fences here. There is a way to just have 1 row, so yeah, because these fences here is where the flowers are falling through. Like, I explained this in the past, and I have even a video about it. But if you can see here, the fences, and the flowers fall through them when they reach this line of glass. Anyway, noisy thing. We even have... Do we have a warning sign? We should have a warning sign here. Yes, we do have a warning sign. Oh, I don't have a zoom mod. I probably should have a zoom mod. High nose area, wear ear protection. I just wanted to mention that there is breakage here, but we're not dealing with it today. I need to design a new flower farm and, well, also do the entire research of where I will actually get my blue flowers, because, well, it's not there anymore. It needs to be somewhere. And this area was from before the time when I was properly spawn-proofing my build areas. So I'm getting shot there all the time. On to the next breakage. And the next breakage is here. It's the fantastic farm I'm using to go to sleep. And it is the Ghast Farm. This is the AFK spot here. And when I'm standing in this AFK spot, we should be getting ghasts that are spawning here, and the Wither Roses should be killing them. Was a very frustrating farm to build, but that's why I like the ghasts screaming when they are spawning. But as you can see, no ghasts are spawning. This is a problem. Now I can no longer sleep. Well, I can still sleep. Never mind. And we can see the problem if I do tab. The mob cap, 143. Does that mean that my mob switch is on? No, my mob switch is not on. My mob switch is fine. The problem is that we are loading the mob switch. I had a whole episode when I actually built the nether side of the mob switch, and I completely messed it up because I placed it too close to the Ghast Farm and too close to pretty much everything. And I had to move the AFK spot, and I moved the AFK spot. And if we turn on chunk borders, you can see that the AFK spot is perfectly on a chunk border just because I wanted to be out of range of the mob switch. Now, if I just glide down in this chunk here very carefully to the bottom without crashing, because I've had lots of incidents when I smash my face into the ground recently. Let's not talk about that, right? If we look at the mob cap here, 143, well, zombie villagers that we are still loading, and I just move 1 block to here, and they're gone. And you can even hear the ghasts. There is a ghast, you can see the tentacles of the ghast. And I move back here, and we are loading the mob switch. Something has changed about how chunks are loaded. I have checked my configuration for the server. Nothing has changed. It should be exactly the same, but it seems that for some reason we are loading 1 more chunk. Let's try to debug this. I don't know if I'll manage, but I'll let you know in a few seconds if I have found something or not. And as you can hear, the problem is fixed. I still don't understand why this fixed things, but so in the configuration for this server, this is running on a server. People have been asking about it. The server is literally like on the floor next to my desk. It's just an old gaming PC. I'm running it on a separate machine because why not? Anyway, in the configuration for the server, I had view distance 16, and I just dropped it to view distance 15, and that fixed it. The simulation distance, by the way, is 10. The way it's, I guess, supposed to be. I probably want to bump it up at some point, especially when running a World Eater or something like that. The simulation distance shouldn't affect it. I was guessing that view distance is affecting it. The problem is, and we did this on the stream, we did careful measurements. The mob switch, the zombie villagers are like 320 blocks that way or something like that. They're 20 or more chunks away, so I don't understand why they would be loaded when the view distance is 16. They used to not be loaded. Something definitely has changed here, and I guess at some point, if I have some time, I'll try to figure out how exactly it's supposed to work. Like I said, we're 20 chunks away from the mob switch, And so I don't understand why a view distance of 16, which is in number of chunks that we should be seeing, I don't understand why it should load them, but it did. Now it doesn't anymore because I dropped it down to 15. So those were the bugs that 118 has caused. It wasn't as bad as I was fearing, but I was hoping for slightly better. I still don't understand the Squid Farm, and the glow squid are just annoying, and I'm very, very disappointed that my glow squid farm is dead. Maybe we'll build a new one, but on the other hand, I have probably used 20 glow ink sacks in my entire time here, so probably not a big deal. The ones I have farmed this far should be enough. But that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a good 118 upgrade if you haven't yet. Bye!